All these works, about 50 plus of them, were made within 4 months, and they were inspired by a singular event I had with an individual out of town that kind of erupted this passion and fire I didn't know I had within me, and I basically just did a creative free flow the whole time. I didn't plan anything or draw it out, I just went for it because there's so much emotional turbulence with what I was experiencing, what I was kind of feeling a possession over, and then getting that onto paper was really cathartic for me. My master's is in consciousness and transformative studies, which has affected a lot of my artwork. It's gone from being just subjective to being objective, inner objective, and intersubjective too. So there's this independence of how I feel I want to express myself, with which is, through these physical acts of these characters that they're doing, but also more so in this collective view of like, this is what we are all experiencing together. We've all had similar experiences like this, and I want to be able to speak about it and maybe give some leeway and some room for people to share the same experiences, because I was very ashamed and embarrassed of these moments for a while. Like, a lot of them are sexual too, and it's hard for me to talk about that because of the very strict way I was raised in a full Catholic household. But coming into my own and being in my 30s, which is a woman's sexual prime, I'm going to enjoy myself and I'm going to enjoy people I'm with, and I want to share that in my work. Like, I don't want to feel too exposed or too vulnerable, but that vulnerabilities are beauties. I want people to experience that too. This one in the middle, called I Was a Fool for You and You Made Yourself a Fool for Me, and then the one that's second to last. Yes, so when I came back from that weekend and I felt that charge, that energetic charge of like, okay, I know what I want to make. I can't really get it out yet, but music helps me dictate mood, and then through that I was able to start like really experimenting with how am I going to use form, because before I'd only drawn women and painted women too. That's what I am. I'm a woman. I'm used to that. But when I started drawing men, my audience shifted too. On Instagram, 20% increase of men. So it's interesting to have like audience participating with me in this really invisible way, where I'm aware that men are reacting to it differently than just females are. And it's also, becoming familiar with male anatomy in a way that feels fluid, but it really isn't for me. I don't date, I don't really have a lot of experience with anything in particular, but that one experience I did have kind of catapulted everything else. A 90-pound black paper, and the crayon is a water-soluble wax pastel, and it's from Switzerland, but it's a pastel. It just doesn't have the dust of it at all. It moves over the paper really creamy like a crayon, so it almost feels like I'm having this inner child experience too by getting all of this out. 6 of them were made in one day, about an hour and a half each one, because I work so fast, I talk fast, I do everything fast. I have ADHD, that's my there, but the whole collection was made within 4 months itself. And since I work online, it's remotely, and I go to school online, and we're inundated with screens and a television and a phone, taking a break from that means doing my art. It's the healthiest kind of expression I know. No, I go to school at John F. Kennedy University in Bay Area in California.
Okay.
Yeah, I graduate in about 4 months.